The National Football League has come under investigation by the Drug Enforcement Administration for its prescription drug practices. The Washington Post has learned that the Drug Enforcement Administration conducted surprise inspections of medical staffs with traveling teams. All were subject to surprise inspections of their bags. Doctors were questioned about what they were transporting and whether or not they had the proper paperwork in order. The investigation is not restricted to those teams. Those teams were inspected because they were of some interest apparently to the DEA. Among the other things the DEA is interested in is who is handling prescription drugs. For instance, by law, only a physician can handle and dispense controlled narcotics. There is some evidence to suggest that in the NFL that's violated fairly frequently. This is, of course, of interest to the Drug Enforcement Administration. Some of the substances they are looking at are narcotic painkillers such as Percodan, hydrocodone, OxyContin, sleeping pills such as Ambien, and a non-narcotic painkiller called Toradol, which has been used notoriously in NFL locker rooms as a pregame prophylactic to deaden pain in advance of the games. NFL players have described a culture in which team trainers, of course, who are not physicians and who are not allowed to dispense powerful narcotics, have on occasions passed out medications on team planes or in hotels. There are allegations by former NFL players that medications were passed out in the aisles of airplanes at the same time that liquor was being consumed on planes back home after games. The NFL has long had a culture in which players play with pain, and in May of this year, more than 1,300 former NFL players filed a class action suit against the NFL, alleging that NFL team physicians regularly violate federal and state laws when it comes to the dispensing and the handling of prescription drugs. One player described pills being passed out like Halloween candy. These are the sorts of practices that the NFL is coming under scrutiny by the DEA for.